let me say this real quick. What's so funny is women that say, well, don't WYD me all day, what you doing me all day, or most men don't have conversation. What's so funny is most women don't have conversation. You know, that's one of them projection things that women do to men. Where they project about what we don't do. What they basically, if you don't know what projection mean, they basically saying they saying something that they really do. So I'm like, oh, niggas cheat, oh, men cheat. Really, what they saying is they really cheating. Like if your girl come out and say, well, you know, she just come out the blue and say she accuse you of cheating, right? Oh, you be gone this, you be doing this, that, and the third. And my nigga Tom put me on that shit. My bitch was doing that shit to me at the time. He was like, man, she cheating on you. When the chick come out of nowhere and accuse you of doing that, and that nigga was right. He was right. You know what I'm saying? The dude was right. I'm like, damn, he was right. I believe him. I ain't really trip on it. Shit. Got the fuck up out that relationship. Skirt. You know? And that's just that's what it was. You know, these women gonna test you to see, they gonna test you for sure. The nigga really gonna leave, or he gonna, man, you got the right one, my baby. You got the right one. I'm like, hey, that's what it is. I was done anyway. But a lot of you niggas would have crashed out over some box. Fuck it. But that's what they do. They project. Oh, these guys don't have no conversation, or they wonder what you doing. You are, but that bitch of what you doing. You all that. What you doing? What you doing? What you doing? Like they don't have no conversations. You know, especially black women. A lot of black women don't have any great conversation. This is why they get caught up in the Brother Polites and the Dr. Umar. Women love to learn. So they want you to lead in the conversation. They want you to lead playing dinner bills. They want you to lead they want you to do everything. They just there. They want you to carry the conversation. They want you to open door. Like, man, this shit don't add up. Just for them to lay there like a dead fish. You know, you ask basic, I'm tired of everybody asking the same questions and all. Man, click. You know what I'm saying? Like, how many niggas is you running, getting ran through? That's crazy to me. I'm supposed to ask you ask you questions that other niggas ain't never asked you before. So basically what you supposed to do is teach these women that shit they don't really know. It ain't hard to do today. Most of these women say, we're the most educated. And that don't mean shit. That don't mean you smart. That don't mean you smart at all. Because if y'all was smart, y'all wouldn't be making the same mistakes over and over. If y'all was smart, y'all could hold a conversation. Y'all could spark a conversation. You can spark a conversation. Most of these women don't have no conversation. They have nothing to talk about. That's why most niggas, you smoke, you drink, what side of the hood you live on, they ask basic shit. What you want to be like? Well, what's the dream place you want to travel to? How many things can you ask a woman? Honestly. Especially dude text me. How many things can I ask you? That's crazy. But they are what you doing, you all. That's their convo. How you doing? Good morning. What you doing today? What you eating today? They so bland, bro. Bland as hell. And really, man, and a lot of people know, a lot of niggas know this. Most women are socially awkward. So really, if you as a man, if you socially are not inclined, or you're socially not an expert, well, most average American women today, if you socially not an expert, dog, it's not gonna work unless they really into you. So if you really can't carry a conversation and know the right word, this is why a lot of dudes is like, man, I just don't know what to say. Even when you get in the chick face, especially if it ain't music playing and drinks involved. When drinks involved, they open up like a Tom Sawyer book. But if you just catching them just, on the humbug and y'all talk like, bro, they demeanor is nasty. They unapproachable. You know what I'm saying? No manners. So like I said before, every time I link with a chick, I gotta spark the conversation up. Every time I gotta get the shit started. Like I gotta carry it. Now once I get it started, then a lot of chicks they'll run with it. Some chicks, some chicks is once you get it started, it's cool. I remember I went on a little road trip with a chick one time, and it was cool the whole way. We had a good time, chopped it up, rap songs together, joked. She actually was fucking funny. You gotta have your jokes lined up. You gotta have your stories lined up. And then on top of that, you can't tell too much of your business. So the whole point of it is to get her to start talking and telling her herself. They can't help it. That's the whole point. And, once you get them in a setting where they comfortable at, your point is to get them comfortable and get them talking. You know what I'm saying? And once you kind of get them to running their mouth about stuff, all you got to do is shake your head. But in the beginning, they don't really have social skills. They don't. The conversation is bland. You got to make jokes. You got to bring up examples. You got to make up stories. You got to make them laugh. You got to make them feel comfortable. You know what I'm saying? And then, if you do all of that, then you can probably get them to her crib, get them to your crib, get a room or whatever. And then that's a whole different type of story. So if you don't really know how to close the deal, sometimes you can close the deal before closing the deal, if that makes sense, to get some bonus talk. And like I said before, pool is it's a great starter. Getting a girl to sit next to you at the restaurant or bar, whatever y'all at. See if she let you rub, someday I start off, let me see your hands. I want to feel energy. Rub her hands, and then she might be on that side. Oh, come sit over here. Bam. You know what I'm saying? I might shoot pool. Oh, this is how you should do it. Get behind her. This is how you shoot the pool or whatever. Then you go from there. So then you like, hey, what you about to get into? Well, y'all about to slide. Well, I'm about to do this. You want to come over? Cool. You come over to my place. Cool, bet. So it ain't no mystery what's about to happen. So that's how you can set the table beforehand. But if you feel like y'all ain't flowing, if y'all ain't flowing, you already know she ain't talking. She was quiet, reserved. If you feeling like she ain't feeling it, just leave. You're like, all right, man. Hey, I gotta go. And that's cool. That's cool. It is what it is. You ain't take her to no Cheesecake Factory, take her to Roof Chris. None. Y'all went to get drinks. Y'all went to shoot pool. Y'all went to skate. Y'all went to bowl. It cost you absolutely nothing. But get you somewhere where the social energy is going. That's why you don't take them to dinner. It's no real energy at dinner. It's a mellow vibe. Once you start going to Pound Town, then you can reward her with dinner. But today, it's imperative. It's imperative that you got to have a social skills. You got to have a mouthpiece. You have to be able to spark the conversation. You have to be able to get them to open up. And it's not hard to get them to open up. You just got to carry the conversation. They not going to carry it. Now, if they like you, they might babble on. You hear women, you get them going, they just get to running their mouth and just get to talking and talking and talking. And that's cool. I'd rather have that type than the ones that don't really say much. And I had chicks that don't really say much, and I'm in there talking shit, and it's going to go down. They just ain't much of a talker. But if you get a girl running her mouth and everything, cool. But really, you really got to carry the social torch. You really got to carry the conversation and carry the text message, carry the FaceTime, carry the phone call, the in-person, and the vibe and all that stuff. And that's a whole different type of video. When you in person, you got to know how to dress for the occasion and smell for everything got to be on point. Your haircut, your cologne game, your shoe game, all that. These women throwing the box off attraction. Off attraction. Off attraction. Think about that. They going off, a lot of them strictly attraction. Some Tims, some J's. Oh, he got money. They throwing it at you. But once you socially able to kind of get to know them and get them to feel comfortable with you, you know what I'm saying? You go in. Especially if you able to get them, you know, to your crib. I mean, come on, all you gotta do is close the deal. Get them on the couch, turn a TV movie on. You know, you get to rubbing their feet. Give me your feet. It's going down. You know, and that's another video. Before I delete this shit, man, and go on to Patreon, that's another video. How to really get a woman really comfortable. How to treat a woman. Sometimes you can physically treat a woman really, really well. They're gonna come back. It's giving them enough of that intimacy, enough of that emotional, that touch. And then you can do the other things. Y'all get to the bedroom, hey, she gonna come back. I'm telling you, a dude that can handle his business in the bedroom, and you can build up to that. But hey, thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Peace.